Hey everybody, Andrew here from Media World, back with another Blu-ray/DVD update. This video is going to be a bit of a mixed bag. I've got quite a few things to announce that's going to go on the next couple of weeks. I've got a couple of things to show you that I've picked up in the past month or so. Let's get straight to it. First thing I want to show you is slip covers. Yes, I don't usually do them in these videos, but I figured, hey, why not? They're pretty awesome slip covers, and they are the slip covers for The Thing. Now, I did show The Thing set, an individual version, in a previous video I think it was a contest entry, and I just had this version just as it is, just a standard edition. I got this from HMV, £6, ages back, but recently I got a slipcase for it, which is pretty cool. It's really awesome. So this is from the re-release edition when the I think the new one came out, so quite happy. So I put them together, and there we have it, a pretty awesome little edition. I like the spine also, it's really cool. I think it's a little lot better than the other one. So you got a bit of difference there. That's pretty cool. So yeah, an awesome slipcover for The Thing. And another slipcover is for Kick-Ass. Yes, it's a bit of a shiny, embossed type across there. You can see the shine. You can actually you can feel it there, and of course the back, all shiny stuff. And of course separately, I put this up ages back. I think this was I think this was my second Blu-ray that I actually picked up when I got my Blu-ray player back in March. So very happy to have a slipcase for this. Looks pretty good also. Two together, and there we have it. A pretty cool slipcase there. So yeah, that's the Thing and Kick-Ass slipcases. Cool stuff there. Okay, next we have is a game. Next week's game is Batman Arkham City. This is the limited edition Steelbook. Pretty awesome stuff. I traded this with someone. There's like a site on Facebook called Telford Sales and stuff, which you can do, like you can buy stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff, and this person was trading / selling this game, and I never actually had it. I rented it when it first came out. I think a couple months back now. I think this is going back to last year, or sometime last year, I think December type area kind of thing. And I really liked it, really enjoyed it, and ever since watching from The Dark Knight Rises, I really wanted to play this game and beat Batman and beat some crooks up and stuff. And of course, I made him a deal, sold him a couple of games that I wasn't really fond of anymore, and yeah, I got the Batman Arkham Steelbook. Pretty awesome, eh? It's unfortunately, it is a little damaged. It's got some kind of bumps on the side there. It's got a bit of a dent, and if you can see there, yeah, it's not particularly good, but it's not too bad. It could be in a lot worse condition, in all fairness. There's the spine, there's the back artwork there, Penguin. I would like to win the Joker, in all fairness, and of course there's the inside. Cool stuff. I've recently been replaying it on the Game Plus edition. Really hard, actually quite challenging. It's a lot more of a harder difficulty, and I'm stuck at the moment with the Catwoman mission. So hopefully I pass that soon. It's been taking a good while to try and pass that, to be honest. It's taking a while, but yeah. I also get this little other thing cover for it. I don't really like this. This is also quite damaged. There's a bit of marks there. You can see. I don't know if you can see there. Yeah, it's got a couple of little marks and stuff. I like it as an actual as an actual steelbook itself. It looks quite nice, but I kind of had this just for the continuity's sake, what's not. So yeah. Get the extra artwork on the side there, so not too bad. So yeah, that's Batman Arkham City, a fantastic game if you have not played it. It is a sequel to Arkham Asylum. Really fantastic. You'll definitely enjoy it if you're an Xbox player or if you're a gameplay stuff. Really fantastic storyline also, and it's great if you're in a Batman mood. So yeah, good stuff. Batman Arkham City. Next we have is a DVD. It is Dead Birds. Now this was a pure impulse buy. I bought this for £1 at the charity shop. I think a couple of weeks back now. It is Dead Birds. Now I heard some pretty decent things about this. IMDb gives it a pretty decent rating. A lot of people seem to really like this, give it positive reviews. I read the back of it, and it sounded interesting. I like the imagery and stuff, so I decided to pick it up. It's only £1, so watch it the same day, and yeah, it's not too bad. It's not the best film. It could have been a lot better, I think. It's definitely a one-off watch. I think it's good, but there's problems with it, I think. The film is basically kind of another version of From Dusk Till Dawn, in a sense, kind of one place, one time type of thing. Basically the storyline is he's a band of crooks. It's set in the Western period, and these band of thieves, bank robbers, whatnot. go for one big score, take all his gold, and they just basically stop out at this kind of house that's been abandoned, and just stay the night, and then before going to Mexico. And of course, some weird, strange things happen. You get creepy noises and stuff. You get these, and they're all suffering from these like really nasty visions and stuff. But like, I don't know, it doesn't really go anywhere, to be honest. Not really. The last 20 minutes is probably the best part of the movie. It gets a bit more interesting, a bit more explanation, and there's a couple of tie-ins to certain things I thought was quite cool. And the ending was pretty good. I did like the ending, but there's nothing, I don't know, worthwhile scenes really. There's a couple of like, well, that was a cool scene. Oh, that was pretty interesting, but you know, it doesn't shock me. It doesn't wow me. In all fairness, the first 40 minutes takes a long time. You know, the first 20 minutes or so is basically the bank robbery. It goes to the house, and the rest of the time is just them, just, you know, looking at each room. You know, just nothing's really happening. They're just kind of talking. Some don't trust each other, kind of thing. You know, it's a good movie. It's a good movie in a sense, but it's like, yeah, just a little bit more, please, a little bit more. I want some worthwhile scenes, and there's not many in there, to be honest. But for a low-budget movie, it was done quite well. I do like the creature designs. I do like the idea of it, and it seems quite interesting. I like the idea. So, but it's a one-off watch. Unfortunately, I wouldn't watch it again. I'd probably, you know, trade this with someone, or probably just give it to someone if they wanted it. I don't really care, in all fairness. But yeah, Dead Birds, you know, check it out. It's a one-off watch film for me, at least. But you might feel different, maybe. I don't know. It's a Western thriller, supernatural type thing. So you see, you might like it, you might not. So yeah, that is Dead Birds on DVD. The next are all Blu-rays, so cool stuff. Next we have is The Collector. This is a really great film. It's from the same directors of the Saw movies, Saw 4, 5 and Saw 3D. Now, The Collector I've wanted for a bit of a while now, to be honest. I've had a bit of a mixed feel about this movie for a good while. When I first watched it, I didn't like it. Second time I watched it, I absolutely really liked it again. First time I watched it, I thought it was a bit of a rip. I thought it was a really bad rip-off of Saw kind of thing. It's got that kind of Saw feel to it with the traps and stuff, and kind of the atmosphere and the tension. But I watched the second time around, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this is different. Yeah, it's got a different feel, and you can sort of see that, and you can picture why it's got a different type of storyline, and it's got a very I don't know, it's very I don't know what you think. It's very different from Saw in a sense. The traps are sort of similar in the fact that he's kind of wired up this house and lots of traps, booby traps and all that stuff, but the actual character, this collector, is very intriguing, and it's quite, you know, daunting. I like the character a lot. I love his eyes and the mask, and like how he kind of moves and how he expresses himself and stuff. It's really interesting, and after watching the second time around, I really wanted to get it. I didn't have the DVD or anything, and I saw this for £4 on Amazon, so I picked it up, and you know, I ordered it from Amazon, of course, and it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. The Blu-ray quality is absolutely fantastic, also a lot more sharper. Some of the dark scenes are still dark, but it's a bit more clear in a sense. So some people complain about the fact that it is still really dark, but that's the whole point. You know, it is meant to be dark. It is meant to be very suspenseful, but it's a bit more sharp on the Blu-ray, I think. I watched the DVD, so a bit more of a comparison. Same extras and stuff from the DVD, but if you have the DVD purchase of this movie and you want the Blu-ray, it's worth getting, I suppose. But you know, don't go out massively out your way to go and get it. Only see if you see it cheap. So £4, I'm not going to complain. I didn't have the movie, so I was quite happy to get it. So really good movie. I actually really enjoyed it. I listened to the audio commentary also. That's really interesting. It's really fantastic. And talk about the how they kind of went from the script and stuff, how they did certain scenes. I love the opening credit sequence, the whole music and the segment there. The soundtrack is done by Nine Inch Nails' lead singer. So he's done like that really rocky, you know, kind of bassy soundtrack, really fantastic stuff. But you know, and yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. If you like your horror movies, you're gonna be really fantastic. You're gonna be really thrilled, and I think really surprised by how good this movie is. It's got some good elements to it. The ending's also really fantastic, also, and you might like this, you might not at the end of the day. But check it out. It is a pretty good movie, and I think you will enjoy it for sure. I'll show you some of the inside of that. There's the Blu-ray. I'll show you there's the back. the spine, cool stuff. I'm really looking forward to the collection that's coming out, I think November, later on this year. They've released some pictures on Blu-ray Discussion. I'll put a link in the description below, go check that out. The collection, I think, is going to be so good. The sequel is going to be more of an action horror-esque film. It's going to have that kind of alien sequel boost to it, kind of thing. Do you know how like Rec 1 was good? Rec 2 was a bit more of an action horror, and it just boosted up the storyline and expanded it in a certain way. The collection, I think, is going to do that nicely. I'm really looking forward to the collection. So yeah, so check that pictures out. I think there's going to be a trailer coming out soon for it. So cool stuff. So yeah, The Collector, go and check it out. It's a good movie. Next is Silent Hill on Blu-ray. A really fantastic film and a really good-looking Blu-ray also. I really wanted to get this for a good while now. This was £8 on Play.com, brand new and sealed. Very happy about that. This is a movie which I've had, again, another mixed opinions on it. First time I watched it, I didn't like it. I think mainly because I didn't get it. You know, it's one of those movies you need to watch more than once, definitely. I wasn't really I was like, I didn't get it properly, you know, I didn't understand what the storyline was, in a sense, and I must have missed a couple of things. But when I watched it second time round, I absolutely loved it. I really wanted to get it. I got the storyline a lot more. I think it's because by the time I watched it, I was like, what, 10 or 11, and I didn't get the kind of, some of the elements in it, some of the kind of, dark areas in the sense of the movie, I think, you know, if that's the right wording for it. But yeah, when I watched it again, I was really blown away, and I really wanted to get it. And it basically had a choice: £2 on DVD, you know, from Amazon and whatnot, or £8 brand new on Blu-ray. My mate insisted to say, get the Blu-ray. It is definitely worth it, and he was definitely right. The Blu-ray quality is amazing. You get a really good, sharp, good-looking picture quality. Sound is amazing, proper HD sound. The special effects look amazing also, especially on the Blu-ray. So you get your money's worth if you pick up the Blu-ray quality of this, for sure. Love the creature designs. I love the movie all around. It's done really well. The director was a big fan of the actual game series, and he wanted to do a movie based upon the first one, and he did a really great job. He not only did a solid, good movie, but he also stayed true to the games, and I think a lot of people appreciate that. Yeah, unlike the Resident Evil movies, for instance, which kind of like taken upon their own kind of ideas and gone off in a different direction from the games, this one has stayed true to what the first Silent Hill was about. They are releasing, of course, the second one, which is coming later on this year. Looking forward to that also. It's going to be a direct sequel, so I'm looking forward to that. It's got some really fantastic extras also. I watched the extras a couple of days ago. I really appreciate the movie even more now. The length they went to, you know, the origins, why they made the movie, the casting, got the buildings, the set designs, the creature designs. I really love. My favourite kind of extra is probably the Creatures Unleashed, because there's a lot, pretty much all the creatures in the movie are all people in suits and stuff, and yeah, and there's this one guy in the movie which is basically a creature who has like no arms. It's like a kind of a Ridley type of thing, you know, type of thing. And this guy had to wear like this tire kind of I don't want to say latex, but some sort of like a rubbery type suit kind of thing all over his body, and he had to have like a nozzle to breathe kind of thing. And amazing extras. I really appreciate the movie even more, and how the creatures and some of the people that went through and actually dressed up and stuff did it, and I really appreciate that. I really support that, and I love practical work. I'm a big fan of that stuff, and I really appreciate the fact that guy actually went for that kind of extreme length to do that, and it looked amazing on screen. Definitely, got the creatures choreography, which is like a bit of a basically this dance choreographer basically gives them a certain move, a certain look. That's why they're kind of very intimidating, very creepy. Basically, I think his goal was not to I think gore, but like just disturb, I think, to creep out kind of thing, and I think he did that very well. Love the lighting, love the kind of picture, and I love everything about the movie, to be honest. Really well done movie. The storyline is fantastic. I love the ideas about it. I love the whole idea of the devil influence and stuff. Really cool stuff. Of course, you get the trailers, you get teaser spots, you get, all sorts of cool stuff. Extras are really fantastic. Definitely worth the Blu-ray. So yeah, here's the spine there. Here's the back. I'm very happy to pick this up. I saved quite a bit of my money up to get this, so was quite happy at the time, definitely. So yeah, go and check this out if you haven't seen it already. It is Silent Hill. Last Blu-ray purchase is Final Destination. I paid £3 for this on Play.com, an absolutely steal price for a Blu-ray title, especially a one like this. This is a kind of a 90s, late 90s, early 2000 type area movie. Didn't do very well at the cinemas, but did amazingly well on DVD and VHS. I was very, very happy to pick this up on Blu-ray finally. I have seen the Blu-ray quality previously to this, so I was aware how good it looked and how crystal clear and how the picture quality looked fantastic and sound quality. So I knew this would be a very good purchase to pick up, and I had a brief look at it and it looks really fantastic. I'm going to be watching it later on, probably today, and I'll probably do a review at some point and give you an accurate what I think of the actual Blu-ray quality, and the probably do a review in the movie most likely also. Really fantastic movie. I like the ideas about it, like the whole idea of the Grim Reaper kind of trying to take back, what's rightfully his in a sense, them cheating deaths, and like the acting. It's one of those kind of rare kind of teen movies that I don't get annoyed about the teens kind of thing, and even if I did, they get killed off. So it's kind of a win-win for me in a sense. Yeah, really happy to pick this up. This has a lot more extras also. I'll show you the back there. This also has an alternative ending, which I've seen. Quite interesting, I have to admit. It's got deleted scenes, got trailers, got audio commentaries. It's got kind of the testing Final Destination, the kind of the practical stuff, location, filmings and stuff. So it has more extras than the DVD, which is fantastic. It has a better on-screen menu, which I quite like also. So this will be replacing my DVD purchase. I want to get the second one, the fifth one on Blu-ray also, and that will complete my collection of Final Destination movies. So very, very happy about that. Show the inside artwork there. There goes the disc. Good stuff. Yeah, very happy, very good pricing for this also. I'm enjoying watching this later on. If you have not seen Final Destination, go and check it out. It's definitely worth watching. If you have a DVD, definitely convert it to a Blu-ray. It is definitely worth it as an upgrade. So good stuff. So yeah, that is Final Destination on Blu-ray. And that is it for my kind of Blu-ray DVD kind of update. There's a couple of things going on the next couple of weeks that I want to discuss quickly. Later on this week, on Thursday 16th, is going to be The Expendables 2 on cinemas. I've been watching that and I'm giving a review on that. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be doing the review on The Expendables, the Extended Director's Cut. I also put up the Blu-ray also, so expect a review for that tomorrow, hopefully. Also on the same day as The Expendables, on the 16th, I'll be picking up my first set of exam results, my AS and HU, from the media, film studies and stuff. So hopefully I've done well. I'll be coming back on here cheering my heads off kind of thing, or I'll be crying my eyes out kind of thing. So hopefully I need some good results. So hopefully I've done well on that. Next week, I think on the Tuesday I'll be heading down to Cornwall for the week. Me and a bunch of mates are going to be going down there. We're going to be looking at the town area. We're basically going to stay there for the week. Well, depending on the weather-wise and depending on how much cash we spend up and stuff. So I'll be away from YouTube, and I'll have no internet access for a good while when I'm going down there next week. So I won't be doing any updates for a bit. So, but I'll probably be doing some sort of a kind of video update, whatever, down there, and I'll probably come back. I'll probably upload them most likely. So I'll probably be showing you the scenery and stuff while I'm down there. So pretty cool stuff, definitely. One thing before I go, I have seen Ted at the cinemas. I saw that, I think, last week at the cinemas. I haven't done a review for it, mainly because everyone else has done a review and I don't think it's really worth it. And I think you've all seen it by now. I think you all know that it's a good movie. You've seen the reviews. I think everyone has. Empire gave it 4 stars. Total Film gave it 4 stars. It is absolutely fantastic. It's hilarious. Steph MacFarlane is going to have a fantastic film career. And if you have not seen it, go and check it out. You're going to laugh your ass off. It's an amazing film, really, really funny. Best comedy of the year, in my opinion. So yeah, that's been a bit of a collection update and a bit of a news. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hope it wasn't too long. This has been a lot longer than I thought it would be. So yeah, that's Andrew. That's my kind of video motto, I suppose, isn't it? So yeah, in the meantime, this is Andrew from Me for TV, signing out.